All right, week 600 on the Novamax build. And here's where we are. So we've done a bit of driving. I probably put about 4 or 5 miles on the car. And since we last spoke, I installed the Quick Shift 4 from US Shift. US built company, US made product. We've got to mount it somewhere, figure out what we're going to do. But it's an awesome little deal, little product. I'll do a little video on that. But we'll get you caught up. So 5 miles on it. Just like the first test drive, I said, it's got like a reduced engine power state, basically. Doing the math on the fuel flow, it's only having about 150 horsepower. And you can tell, it just gets about 12, 15 pounds of boost and just stops. So it doesn't like something. Shout out to dmaxswap.com. Awesome. I'm so impressed with the customer service. It's a great company. I put all my money with them. I bought all my stuff except for, I think, like the intake horn, because I planned on hacking that one all up anyways, and I didn't want to buy an expensive one. But other than that, everything's from them. And CP3 pump, air dog, all the top end. Here's the harness work. I don't know if I saw much of the videos, but they take care of it all. And you know what? It starts and runs, and it did great. I had no freaking problems. Once I primed that fuel system, man, it fires up. I can't say enough good things about them. But talking with Adam for the last 2 days on the phone, we've got definitely a weird situation going on. But I'm very confident that he has found something in the tune he doesn't like. So one of the great things about DuramaxSwap.com is you have free lifetime tunes. So if I do anything, if I put a bigger turbo on this, if I change injectors, blah, 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 free tunes for life. How about that? It's a great company. And it's one of those things, it's really cliche. You get what you pay for. And we really haven't seen that much lately, right? We pay good money for things and we don't see the return. I'm seeing the return from dmaxswap.com. Very happy. So here we are with the car's progress. Wouldn't it, man, I got that ECU out, and boy, I'm glad I have that ECU there, because there's a lot of wires there. It kind of looks like crap. But if I could tuck those wires better with no ECU in the front, it kind of balances it pretty well, right? This will give me a chance to shake some things down, clean some nooks and crannies while I wait. We're going to, here's a little update on the fuel neck I've been fighting. And one of the last videos, what I ended up doing was, because I've had so many revisions to our fuel neck, as you can see, I worked this thing over and over and over again, just laying aluminum in here. I was just chasing pinhole leaks. I put Quick Seal in it. K-Seal, Quick Seal. It's the only fix in the bottle I'll ever use, and it's good. We can see we have the little stains of where, even right here in this huge thick, this section here was, I didn't even lay this in here. This was like a bracket that came up. And we've got a little weep out of here. This casting is just done. Anyway, so you see the little spots where the K-Seal has sealed it up. Those little orange spots. Yeah, so very happy. Finally, it stopped leaking. Our new return lines from XDP went in really well, and they're holding up fine. Pulled the heat shield cover off the turbine and just letting her hang out. It looks really nice. It's so funny, those variable vane turbos, they have such a huge turbine housing. It makes that turbo look gigantic, It makes it look so big. So, anyways, in the middle of all that, while we're waiting, probably get the ECU back next week. I'm going to piece the interior back together, get some more vacuuming done. I'm really happy. I spent money. There's another good product. You get your money for what you pay for. That US Shift Quick 4. Spent a lot of time in my life. Okay, I turned 40 this year. I spent all of my 30s and my 20s pinching pennies building shit. I've now learned where to spend the money. So I did a video on how you can manually shift these 4L80s. You can do it with the 4L60s too. And the only caveat is you've got high line pressures that you can't control. Well, you can control. I showed you how I control them. I want to cruise with this thing. And it drives so well that I'm like, hey, let's just get this shifter. Let's get it done and over with. I bought it and drive it, man. It's really nice just to have continually variable line pressure control, because when this thing goes 1, 2, 3, so buttery smooth and I'm just cruising, makes me happy. So it's got a amazing amount of information packed in to this Quick Shift 4. We've got all the regular... What the hell did I sit on? I made that noise. Uh-oh. I wonder if I just crushed our pulse width modulating. Oopsies. Anyway, so Quick Shift 4 has so many. First of all, here's our book from them. So many options going on in here for cool things. If you can read, you can install this. One wire to the electronic throttle. All right. The rest of the harness goes to the transmission, power and ground, and you're running. Let's show you the digital display on it. That's pretty sweet, huh? They have a remote view version, but I want to kind of keep this. I don't think it would match with the interior very well, because I'm going to tuck this up under the dash and stuff. But you can use the little prindle there, which is nice. Current gear selection, tranny temp. It's got a speedo built in right there. So if you want a tiny little dash, this will get you done. And what's so cool, we've got all these inputs, and I'm not using them. It's got input and output bridge over here. We've got TAC output. This thing has the ability to have paddle shifters. How cool is that? Buy yourself a set of paddle shifters, mount them on your column, and really bring some modern to the modern muscle world, right? That's freaking awesome. It has some diagnostics too. It can detect torque converter slip, gear slipping, all that stuff. $635 for the module. Then they've got harness options. So you can add another $100 so for harness. It depends on how many little goodies you want. I ended up spending around $800 because I got it overnighted as well and some other things. So US made, US company, and get what you pay for. But shut that off. This is working out really well. My little panel. So we're gonna mount this boy up in here. Probably like that. I'll build a little bracket and bolt it to it. It'll work out good, but not much going on for progress other than what I just told you. It's pretty much done. Just gonna put the seats in and mount that module. And keep moving along. Clean up the scrap pile. Man, we gotta get this thing out of here. So yeah, I'll see you next week. We'll make another video, and it'll be on the road driving, and it'll be going fast.